It's a lot of rap cap in my city. Too many niggas claiming that they with it. I'm getting money while you spending it. I style chain, call me Johnny Dang. Trapping backwards when you making the plays. I heard you cuff hoes, I know you be shitting. You can't back it up, don't speak on my name. Jump out the crowd like Roman Reigns. Can't fuck with that hoe cause she just wants some change. Don't ask me to pull up cause I'm...
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Kiddo, KIDDO, back with another video, man. And today, man, y'all can see by the title and by the thumbnail, it ain't really much to explain, bro. We're gonna be reacting to the most dangerous tourist destinations in the world. You feel me? I wanna know some places where I ain't got no business going. Y'all ain't got no business going either. I don't know why y'all going to the place, bro. For one, some of them have it in the name, bro. Death. Also, you just wake up in the morning, you be like, I wanna go to death. No. Stay your behind home, bro. But ain't really too much to say about the video. I already told y'all what we doing. I mean, y'all get it. Ain't really too much to say, man. So, alright, let's go ahead and get into the video. Let's go. Alright, so I'm already screen recording on the phone. Ain't about to even waste no time, bro. We were just about to get straight into it.
The world is full of dangerous places, and it turns out that some people are crazy enough to go to them voluntarily. You should probably use this video as a list of places you should avoid at all costs. But if you're one of those crazy people, you could use this video as a vacation inspiration. It's up to you, but I think even the more die-hard thrill seekers among you will think twice after learning about these places. Number 10. Hawaii Volcano Tours. In Hawaii, a state so unique and far away that sometimes I forget it's even a state, you can bike or hike up volcanoes. It's a great way to sightsee and get some exercise, but unfortunately, volcanoes can also kill you. You'd think the biggest danger from volcanoes comes from lava, but that's not the case. In 2007, the National Park Service had to temporarily shut down the bicycle tour due to 3 deaths and various injuries that occurred within the span of a year. The 3 deaths were due to people losing control of their bikes on the challenging downhill trail. But people standing on solid ground without bikes have died as well. Various deaths and injuries have been caused as a result of what's known as lava haze, or lays, which are volcanic gases that can swamp areas quickly during periods of high wind. This laze is made up of a combination of hydrochloric acid, hydrogen sulfide, and carbon dioxide, none of which are things you want to breathe in a lot of, especially for people with respiratory conditions. If that's not enough of a reason to stay away, volcanoes can also lead to scalding hot ocean water and can send rocks flying through the air. So if you're visiting a volcano, make sure to heed the warnings and be prepared. Number 9. Devil's Pool. If the very name Devil's
If you going to a place called Devil's Pool, bro, something is really mentally wrong with you, bro. Something really wrong with you, bro. I think you trying to get a fast way to heaven. That's what I think you're trying to do. Or maybe to hell, shit, because you want to go to Devil's Pool.
Pool wasn't enough to keep tourists away. There's also a plaque nearby that reads, "He came for a visit and stayed forever." It was made to honor one of the...
And you went... He came for a visit and stayed forever, and you still decided to go.
Now more than 20 people who have died at Devil's Pool in Zambia. It has been described as the ultimate infinity.
20 people done died at this place. How many people done went here, bro? Raise your hand if you went to Devil's Pool, bro. Raise your hand. Raise your hand right now. Put your hand down. Now, if something happened and you go, dude, don't blame nobody but yourself. Don't blame nobody but yourself, bro.
Pool, and it allows tourists to swim right on the edge and look out over
This
one
nigga
of
just
the
died.
biggest waterfalls in the world, Victoria Falls. It's twice the height of Niagara Falls. You can only swim in Devil's Pool usually between September and December.
Listen, bro, you ain't got to worry about me swimming, bro. You ain't got to worry about me swimming at that place, bro. On real, so you can say that, bro.
And the dry season reduces water levels and current enough for the pool to be accessible. The pool is separated from the falls by a natural rock barrier.
I don't care what it's separated by.
Eddy with a minimal current, stopping swimmers from being carried away and allowing them to fool around a few feet from the edge. The most famous death at Devil's Pool was that of a heroic tour guide who managed to save a tourist who had started to fall, but then fell over himself. If you ever go to Victoria...
You see what happened? You see what happened when you go there? You try to save somebody, you end up killing yourself. Well, you ain't kill yourself, but you end up dying anyway. Dang, bro. That's crazy. You can't even save nobody from falling, cause you gonna die, bro. I hate to say it like that, but that shit crazy.
Victoria Falls, consider looking at the water from a nice, safe distance, possibly even while standing on dry ground. Number 8. Valley of Death. Devil's Pool doesn't have an intimidating enough name for you. Perhaps you would instead like to visit the Valley of Death in Russia. Thanks to nearby volcano Kikpinik, the Valley of Death has a high concentration of toxic gas that accumulates in the valley's lowlands without wind to blow it away. This toxic lake of gas kills local plants and animals. If you ever went there, you would first experience dizziness, a fever and chills. Then you would probably die. According to legends, it was first discovered in the 1930s by two hunters who found it scattered with the bodies of dead animals and devoid of plant life. They fled after getting a headache, but since their story has been told, adventure seekers have journeyed into the valley, many of whom never.
Wait a minute. Oh. So you telling me after somebody done said all of that, bruh, people still decided to go check the place out?
Returned. Locals estimate around 80 people have been lost to the valley. It's closed off to tourists for obvious reasons, but because we humans just don't know how to leave things alone, there are in fact ways for tourists to
Not
visit.
this human.
You can view the valley and the beautiful landscape from an observation deck, which was built at a safe distance away. If that doesn't cut it for you, you can take helicopter tours over the area and just hope you don't crash and end up in some bizarre stalker-esque scenario. Number 7. Yosemite Half Dome. Half Dome is a huge granite dome in
bruh. Hold on.
hope you don't crash and end up in some bizarre stalker-esque scenario. Number 7. Yosemite Half Dome.
I know y'all see that joint, bruh. I know y'all see that joint. I know y'all see that.
Half Dome is a huge granite dome in Yosemite National Park, California. It's
Here we go. Another ad. Hurry up!
It's a famous rock formation in the park, and it's pretty easy to see how it got its name. One side of Half Dome is a sheer rock face, and the other 3 sides are round and smooth. The crest is 4,737 feet above the valley floor. It would be totally harmless if people would just leave it alone, but everyone knows that's not how people operate. The Yosemite Search and Rescue Team responds to about 100 incidents each year, from dehydration to much more serious issues. Though it might look deceptively easy, it's not for the out of shape or faint of heart. 8 people have died hiking up the trail on Half Dome. As you can imagine, by looking at Half Dome, it's a very challenging trail. It takes a whole day to do, as you start at dawn and end around 12 hours later after walking around 15 miles. You ascend the entire thing, and the last 400 feet is almost vertical, and cables must be used to complete the trail. Most fatalities and injuries are caused by slipping from rain or wearing inadequate footwear.
I'm straight. Oh, I know you ain't wearing heels going up that trail, girl. I know she ain't wearing no heels, bro.
Cables and rocks slippery, and there's even a section of Half Dome that's just called the Death Slabs. What often happens is people are greeted with clear mornings in the summer when they start the hike, but if it rains in the afternoon, even just a little bit, climbing the dome can be extremely dangerous as the stubborn individuals carry on when they should try to turn back.
You're done.
The park ranger attesting to how dangerous the cables can be during bad weather.
My name is Steve Bumgardner. I'm a videographer for the park, and I was shooting on the top of Half Dome on a July morning when a thunderstorm rolled in very quickly. The threat of lightning was very real, and everyone on the summit decided that they should go down. The problem was it began to rain at the same time. Once water falls on that route where the cables are, it becomes incredibly slick. The cable itself is very difficult to hold on to when it's wet.
Why is this nigga walking like
The fear of
that?
falling led to basically a traffic jam on the cables. So once we were stuck on the cables, we then became very
Traffic jam? Hold on. He said traffic.
Basically a traffic jam on the cables.
Traffic jam my behind, bro. Y'all better move or I'm hopping over heads, bro. Come on now. Y'all better move. Y'all better get out of the way, for real.
So once we were stuck on the cables, we then became very exposed to the risk of lightning. And the cables themselves became electrified. My metal frame pack began shocking me. People's hair began to stand up on end. And the fear in my gut grew very rapidly. I think that experience really opened my eyes to how dangerous Half Dome can be and how serious the threat of weather is.
Number 6. Running of the Bulls. When people say the running of the bulls, what they usually mean is the one held.
Hey, I don't like bulls, bro. I don't like bulls, bro. Keep bulls away from me, bro.
In Pamplona during the festival of San Fermines,
Chill,
held
bro.
every year in honor of Saint Firmin. It began as a small local festival, but has since, of course, become a big tourism event attended by people from all over the world. Other towns in Spain, Portugal, Mexico, and southern France have bull runs as well, but this is the one that you see in the news. As you can imagine, having a bunch of people run down the street while bulls chase after them is in fact...
Ain't no bulls about to be chasing after me, bro. And that's on real, bro. Ain't no bulls about to be chasing after me, my nigga.
quite dangerous. Every year, somewhere between 50 and 100...
We made USAA insurance for this season. When being a
Tired of these ads, my nigga.
Our people are injured. Since they started keeping track in 1910, 15 people have died during the run. 14 people have been killed by the actual bulls, and 1 person got crushed in a big human pileup. So
Dang.
sure, 15 people in just over 100 years isn't so bad, but do you really want to risk it? Or even end up half dead? Being non-legally stabbed 15 people in just over 100 years isn't so bad, but do you really want to risk it?
Whoa! Whoa!
Non-legally stabbed
He needs some milk.
pretty bad. Number 5, Mount Quashan. To call the Mount Quashan Trail a trail is a bit misleading, since it's actually just planks bolted to the side of the mountain. You hook yourself to an iron chain that runs along the side of the mountain during the trip. Part of the way, there aren't even any planks, and you just have to step on divots that have been carved into the rocks. While there are no official death statistics because the Chinese government is really shady, rumor has it lots of people die there every year. If you want to visit a terrifying plank walkway that does keep official death statistics, consider El Caminito del Rey in Spain. This one is along the walls of a gorge in El Chorro, and the name, which was originally Camino del Rey, means King's Pathway. For about a decade, the walkway fell into disrepair and parts of it were closed. But apparently people didn't take the hint, and they opened it up again. 5 people died there between 1999 and 2000, causing many to view it as the world's most dangerous path.
And y'all still go.
Papua New Guinean trails. Papua New Guinea is an incredible, almost unspoiled country with spectacular scenery, so it's no wonder why lots of people flock there for hiking expeditions. 2 trails there in particular, the Kokoda Track and Black Cat Track, are famously challenging. Both trails feature spectacular jungles and mountains, and hikers can see historic signs from World War II along the routes, as they were both areas of conflict between Japanese and Australian forces. The Kokoda Track is a more popular track, running for 60 miles, or 96 kilometers, along a single-file track from Port Moresby to the village of Kokoda. Thousands of tourists make the trek every year, though I really couldn't tell you why. It takes anywhere from 4 to 12 days to hike the entire trail, including sections that you have to swim and climb. The nights are cold, the days are hot and humid, with highly likely torrential rain, and tropical diseases such as malaria make this one challenging trail. In fact, 6 Australian trekkers have died from natural causes while attempting to walk the track over the years, leading some people to call for mandatory fitness tests for all walkers before starting. The Black Cat Trail, on the other hand, runs from the coastal village of Salamoa to the township of Wow. It's an extremely tough 6-day trek and recommended only for very fit and experienced trekkers. So the whole thing would be challenging enough, without the possibility of people with machetes coming out of the jungle and killing you. In 2013, a hiking party had both of their porters killed by bandits known as rascals, and 7 members of their party wounded. The attack was believed to be caused by a grudge related to money and hiring of porters from different villages, but it still gives me second thoughts about signing up. In the Yungas region of Bolivia, it was dubbed the world's most dangerous road in 1995.
Oh, heck no.
American Development Bank.
People really drive on roads like that?
It was estimated that between 200 and 300 travelers died on it each year. It is mostly single lane, and it follows cliffs that drop down to...
Bro, people really drive on that joint?
Got too much dip on your chip.
I thought that joint was just like in movies, bro. Oh, heck no. Oh, no. I don't even know if I'll walk on that joint. I'm clumsy, bro.
2,000 feet. Take into account most of the road is only 10 feet wide, which can leave little to no room for cars.
No wonder why people dying, bro. All these ads, bro. God dang.
Not even
No. Bro.
Cars to pass each other on either side. From November to March, rain and fog can lead to terrible visibility on the road. And because there are even sections drenched by overhanging waterfalls, it's almost guaranteed that some of the route will be extremely slippery and muddy.
Right.
As per local rules,
And then you
whoever
gonna
is heading downhill never has the right of way and must move to the outer edge. Of course, because of all this craziness, it has become a destination for thrill-seeking tourists, and there are tours where you can bike Death Road. Before you sign up, note that 18 cyclists have died since 1998. Number 2. Death Valley. Not to be confused with the aforementioned Valley of Death, Death Valley is of course America's very own hellscape, located in California. The area is best known for holding the record for highest reliably recorded air temperature on Earth at 134 degrees Fahrenheit, as well as the highest reliably recorded ground surface temperature at 201 degrees Fahrenheit. Along with the heat, the valley is home to numerous dangerous animals, from rattlesnakes to scorpions,
heck no.
black widow spiders, and even mice. Seriously, even the mice are dangerous there.
I don't like snakes.
And cactus mice found in the valley have been
I don't
found
like
to carry
snakes.
antivirus, a potentially fatal respiratory disease. People planning to travel within the valley should travel with plenty of water and stick to paved roads in the summer, because if your car breaks down, you may otherwise struggle to get help. While most people would admit that this is a bit too hot for them, Death Valley attracts many tourists due to its unique and
Attracts
beautiful
what?
landscape. As the name implies, many hikers and campers have died in Death Valley, with park management estimating it to be about 1 or 2 people per year.
I ain't laughing at nobody down. I'm laughing at how this nigga just fell to the this nigga dramatic, bro.
As the name implies,
Bruh.
many hikers and campers have died in Death Valley, with park management estimating it to be about 1 or 2 people per year that perish to heat exposure. But the most notable and strangest case is probably the so-called Death Valley Germans. In 1996, a German family of 4 visiting Death Valley simply disappeared into thin air. Their remains weren't located until 2000.
Disappeared in thin air. Oh, y'all tripping. You can disappear out that bit too?
Okay.
Oh, heck no.
2009. Number 1. Crocodiles.
Oh, no.
Be aware of Elephant Kingdom from the brief moment of internet outrage.
I don't like no reptiles, bro. No reptiles. I don't like no reptiles, bro. I barely like any animal. I like dogs and cats maybe, but reptile, hey, see. Get away, bro. Don't touch me, bro. Don't touch me.
It sparked when pictures of this particular attraction surfaced in 2016.
And then it's a lot of them. It ain't one, it ain't two. That look like about 50 of them.
Zoo had an exhibit where you could just hop on this rusty makeshift raft supported by plastic barrels and dangle meat over the side for the crocodiles. A passing taxi driver, apparently the only sane person in the area, took the pictures that ended up circulated all over the internet. When the police showed up to the zoo to address the flagrant safety violations, the owners apparently assured them that they only let 15 people on the raft at a time. Unsurprisingly,
I don't care how many people y'all let up there.
but I have no doubt deaths would have been reported had it remained open. But if you want to get close to crocodiles and flirt with death, you should head over to Australia and enter the Cage of Death. Unlike Australia's other famous cage, the Thunderdome.
Oh, y'all going to cages now, huh? Y'all going to
You
cages.
just get in and they lower you into the crocodile-infested water.
Y'all must not watch movies, bro. Have you ever seen 47 Meters Down, bro? You ever seen that movie? I bet you ain't gonna get in no cage no more. Chill out, bro. Chill out with this joint, bro. Chill out with this joint y'all doing, bro. Y'all going a little bit too crazy, bro. For real.
Provided nothing goes wrong, you won't get eaten. Things have gone wrong before, though. In 2015, a tourist was stuck in there for an extra half hour due to a malfunction. So it may be safer than Elephant Kingdom,
See?
but nothing is truly foolproof. So do any of these wonderful places interest you? And what's the most dangerous place you've ever been to? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.
We done. Don't go to none of those places, bro. Anything with death in the name or anything that just sound completely dangerous, bro, just don't go. Don't go. Just stay home, bro. Just stay home. Alright, y'all, man. This is the end of this video, man. If you stay to the end of this video, man, comment down dangerous. But yeah, man, this is the end. I hope you guys stay to the end with me, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a big like. Smash the subscribe button. Comment down what you think. You know, all the basics. Y'all already know what to do, man. But it's been real with y'all, man. It's been so real with y'all, man. And I pray that y'all stay safe, stay blessed. And I am out. Peace.
I'ma stick to this shit till I fall on game. Gotta keep going, gotta maintain. She find out right now, she wanna get paid. It's like you thought, bitch, I just want the face. I'm still praying that my boy beat the case. Can't